what I did here, I changed the candles into line charts on the daily time frame, and then I marked this support and resistance levels, understand? And then after doing that, I could see that, okay, let me remove this for now. I could see, no man, this. I could see that there was a breakout of the previous resistant level, ne? So here there was another resistance zone, you understand? So based on the daily time frame, I understand it has broken that resistance. So it needs to come back to retest it as the new support and then continue to rise. Okay, so back to candles. Okay, and then we go to 4-hour time frame. This network is a bit slow. So on the 4-hour time frame, we're trying to see the direction of the trend. So based on what we can still see from the daily, we can see that there was a downtrend which was broken, and then another downtrend formed and it was broken, retested. So now there is an uptrend. So remember, I said that you take your profits where you started to draw your line. Understand? So these are where the lines are coming from. So we applied the same principle here with gold. So as you can see, the previous resistance has been broken. So it needs to be retested as the new support, and then there will be a continuation to the upside. Same thing with the GBP USD. As you can see, there's a strong push to the downside. So anticipate that there will be a breakout of the next support level, and then there will be a continuation to the downside. CAD JPY, same thing. Anticipate there will be a break of the next support level, and then it will be retested as the new resistance, and then there will be a continuation. Okay, so this is the 4-hour time frame. So this is where we check for the direction of the trend, ne? So remember that on the daily time frame, we noticed that there was a breakout of the previous resistance zone. So what we're anticipating is that there will be a pullback, and then this will be confirmed as the new support, and then there will be a continuation to the upside. Then remember that where you started to draw your trend line on the H4, this is ultimately where your chart is definitely gonna go, you understand? So what we will anticipate here on the 4-hour time frame, we'll anticipate, since the breakout has happened, we'll anticipate a pullback and then a continuation, you understand? Okay, so for that to happen, you can see that clearly we have an uptrend, right? So we can also draw another trend line like this, maybe from the low, and have something like this. Okay, then another one like this. Okay, and then so we'll anticipate that there will be a pullback here at the area of where these two lines meet, an area of confluence. You can anticipate that this thing is going to change direction from here, then continue to shoot up and reach that target there. And then okay, same thing we did here with gold. As you can see, it's at a strong support, so anticipating it's going to move from that support and approach the next resistance, which is 1872. As you can see, GBP USD, the uptrend has completed, so now the new trend is a downtrend, so we'll be anticipating to find selling opportunities. So with the CAD JPY, you can see that the consolidation has been completed and there's been a breakout to the downside. So we'll be looking for selling opportunities. Okay, so this is the 1-hour time frame. So on the 1-hour time frame, this is where we'll be aiming to draw a line opposite the direction of the trend like this. And then ultimately, even if maybe there can be maybe a move like this, I'll show you. Maybe from here it can go like this, then like this, and then there's a breakout, and then there's a pullback, and then it can consolidate a bit before it starts to ultimately go up. Understand? So after the breakout happens, you know that there's a pullback. So at the pullback area, this is where you'll be aiming to get your entry. So even if it goes up, comes back, you're still safe at this entry, you're still safe at this entry, then your stop loss is ultimately below the previous low. So your stop loss will be somewhere here, Then after the breakout happens, the pullback, you'll take a buy, and then you know that you'll take profits is ultimately up there based on what we've done on the daily time frame, 4 hour, and this is the 1 hour time frame. So here what we are waiting for, we'll wait for the breakout to happen and the pullback. At the pullback, this is where we'll take our buy, and then our first target profit is here, and then our second one is ultimately up there. Understand? So this is our first target, second target is ultimately up there. So with gold, we'll anticipate for the breakout to happen there. Then at the pullback, we'll get an entry, and then we take our long positions. And then here with GBP USD, we'll anticipate to get entries for short positions. That red line is for our breakout. Here on the CAD JPY, red line symbolizes the same thing. We're anticipating for a breakout, and then we take short positions. So these are my final predictions on gold, GBP USD, and CAD JPY. Thank you for watching.